Hello, I'm going to do the Aquarius energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm going to use my Gilded Tarot cards. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. Gilded Tarot Royale, that's what these are. The Royale ones. These are the Gilded Tarot, the regular ones. And then this is the Royale. Just want to make sure I'm clear with that in case you want some of your own. Okay. So we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, what it is you need to focus on, and energy possibly coming in for you. So what you may be struggling with is the Three of Cups, happiness, people that you're surrounding yourself with. We have the Star, which is hope and guidance and direction. And we have the Sun, which is happiness. What do you need to focus on? Six of Wands, rising above the situation. We have the Six of Swords, moving on from a situation and moving on from that energy, not surrounding yourself in the energy which makes you feel this way. And then focusing on you. Focusing on you. I feel like you're focusing on other people here. I feel like for some reason you're focusing on other people. What's going on with them, what's happening with them, or that other people around you are affecting you. I for some reason, I'm just feeling that you're focusing on other people, like you are looking at other people, you're seeing what other people are doing, and that you're not, and it's making you feel kind of, what direction do you need to go in? And I feel like it's bringing you some negativity, or that there's drama that's going on around you and that you're being involved in it. And it's like you have to, because this card is moving away from that energy. This card is moving away from that energy. And it's like you need to focus on what is important to you. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Seven of Cups. And then we have the King of Wands, being powerful in this situation, right? Getting back your power in this situation. And I almost feel like because you're involved in this situation that you feel sort of powerless. And I feel that that's why that card came up there, is that you're holding yourself back from opportunities that are specifically for you. I almost feel like you're getting away from your own goals. I feel like you're getting away from the direction that you want to go in. I feel like this is distracting you. That you're being distracted by this. I'm specifically saying this Three of Cups here, and I feel like it has to do with other people around you because there's the three people there. It could just be, maybe it's just that you're just feeling lost, that you're not feeling happy, that you've kind of lost your direction. And then with the Star card, that's your card, the Aquarius card, and like you're not feeling in your own power, you're feeling a loss of sense of power. But I for some reason I feel like you need to move like you need to move around in order to refine your direction. I feel like you have to move away from something. Oh, look at this. And now we have your card out again, the Star card again. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, getting back into your own power. I feel that you have a loss of a sense of power. The Four of Pentacles again. And then movement, that's what I was saying. I feel that there has to be some sort of movement around you. Like you have to move, you have to... not necessarily you have to move your living space, but I feel like there's some changes that have to happen, or you have to get out of this environment. Maybe it's going on a vacation. Maybe it's just going out for a day, doing a day trip. Getting into a neutral ground that's out of your norm for some reason. That's what I'm feeling. It could have to do with friendships. I feel like it's focusing on the friendship that you have with yourself. It's taking what you can from a situation and then leaving the rest behind. And then we have the Nine of Cups, right? What makes you happy? What is your Nine of Cups? I feel like you haven't been focusing on that. I feel like you've kind of put that on the back burner, or that's sort of been lost. And once you start focusing on this again is when you start to feel that guided direction and you start to feel powerful within yourself and you come back into your own power. All right. And then future energies is that you're no longer holding yourself back, that you're ready to take actions and do those things that you enjoy. And then we have the Four of Cups, which is an opportunity coming in for you, but don't block that opportunity because the arms are folded there. So I feel like if it's something that's out of the ordinary, don't automatically say no, because you never know where that opportunity will lead you. Don't miss out on opportunities because of old ways or old habits or old things that you used to do, right? Putting an end to that, but being open to all of the new possibilities and kind of looking at the consequences that, okay, if I keep following my same old pattern, I'm going to keep myself in this energy. But if I want change, I have to be changed. So I have to see things differently, and I have to, take different choices and make different choices and see things differently. And that it's coming to an end, but something's coming to an end, but you have to be the one that it is in control of ending that, right? Working on you, exactly. Three of Pentacles, working on that. Like, you have to work on that. Sometimes, we like to sit back and we just like to say, well, I really just wish it would just kind of happen on its own. But I feel like this is something that you have to take control of, and that you have to make these changes because it's you coming into your own power. Whatever this situation is, if it's removing yourself from drama, if it's removing yourself from people, it's like, I was thinking of like I love to watch those cooking competition shows, or I like to watch competition shows. And sometimes people are so focused on what other people are doing that they're not putting the work into what they have going on at their station, or what they're working on, or what they're working on, or what they're doing, because they're so busy focusing on other people. It's like, well, just let those people do those things that they're doing, right? And you just focus on what you have going on in your life and what you have going on in front of you. And that's what you need to focus on, and not get involved in the other drama or the other stuff, and just say, okay, this is me, this is my direction, this is what I'm working towards. Right? I'm working towards this Nine of Cups, that this is what I'm going to take all the opportunities. I'm going to take all the opportunities that come my way, right? That I'm going to look at those. I'm going to explore those, that I'm going to focus on me over here. They can focus on them over there. And I don't want to be involved in that, because that's taking too much of my time, and it's distracting me from focusing on what is important to me. Sometimes we don't realize how much we're like involved in other stuff. And, I've definitely been guilty of that, where I've got involved in drama, and I'm just like, okay. And then when I step away from it, I'm like, wow, how did I let myself do that? Like, that was not fun. I need to focus on me. So I feel like that's what's going on here. All right. So let me grab a animal oracle. Redirect your focus. All right, we have Outer Spirit. You are never alone. So I love how he has a little heart there. Maybe you're feeling that you will be alone if you walk away from this situation, but I feel like this is not a healthy situation for you, because it's very draining, because you're struggling with the Sun card and the 2 star cards. So I feel like when you start focusing on you, when you start focusing what's important to you, and you start taking these new opportunities, that will lead you to new relationships, to where people have that like mind as you, or they're focusing on the same thing as you, or if you join those Facebook groups that like the same things that you like, and then there's that community, and you start building that community of where you are in a positive, happy place rather than where you are where you feel you're in a draining place. You have to be true to yourself, and you have to speak your truth, and then once you are true to yourself, then you start attracting people around you that are like-minded to yourself, and your relationships and those start to change. So you're never alone. You always have yourself, and there's always other people who have gone through the same thing or like the same things that you like, and you just have to find them. You just have to reach out, and you have to have that confidence within yourself, and you just have to find them. And they just start to happen, and they just start to come for you. You have to give it a chance, and you have to be, right? You have to give it a chance and be open-minded, that if you sit there with your arms folded and you block everything, then yeah, right? Then nothing's going to be able to come towards you, because you're like, no, I'm blocking you. My arms are folded. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to see this. But kind of looking at opportunities as, okay, what else can I learn? What else can I do? Who else can I meet? What new directions can I go in? We have rebirth, giving yourself a second chance. Giving yourself a second chance and realizing, okay, and especially that's kind of cool because we have the 2 star cards there. And giving yourself a second chance, that it didn't work this time, but this time, right, you're going to focus on you, right, and the direction that you want to go in. And if you have to give yourself a 3rd chance and a 4th chance, whatever that is, but that really brings in that evolving and changing and that growing within yourself, is that you're giving yourself that chance and opportunities to learn and grow and to find that 9 of Cups that you're searching for, right? And that focusing on what is important to you. All right, I'm going to grab an empowering question for you. Wow, that one, this one just came flying out. So we have, what kind of advice on life would my old self give to my current self? That's interesting, because usually it's my current self give to my old self, but old self give to the way you used to be. Maybe you used to be very driven. Maybe you used to be very focused on yourself, you know, not in a negative way, but maybe you used to be very goal-oriented. But you got into this situation where you kind of lost yourself, right? And that you felt powerful before, right? With Aquarius, that you felt powerful and you felt directed and you felt, you know, you knew what you wanted to do and you went after what was important to you, and maybe you've lost that. And so that old self is saying, you know what, get yourself back on track, snap out of it, right? Don't let this other stuff affect you. You know how strong you are. You know how driven you are. You know how goal-oriented you are. You know how powerful that you are. So get yourself back on the horse and start focusing on your 9 of Cups, right? 9 of Cups could be, you know, anything, but it's that emotional fulfillment within yourself. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.